Yes,
Hello,
Bach.
mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. You're all right?
Yeah, not bad. How's life?
Spot on, man, mate. I really appreciate you coming on the Fuse UK, bro.
Listen, thank you for having me on.
Sweet, mate. I thought we'd start, mate, by if you could tell us where it all started for you in combat sports when you first started fighting.
Well, I've been fighting from a young age, mate. 10, something like 10, but in Taekwondo, trained every day of my life, made the Olympic team, all the normal stuff, really. Made, well, whatever. Olympic trials, and then went into kickboxing when I got a bit older. And then sort of went into bare knuckle. I've used to be a little shit, if I'm honest. I used to get in a lot of trouble fighting, whatever else. And then ended up people saying, listen, Bash, maybe box. My boxing ain't great. I'm not a great boxer, but it is what it is. So then got into bare knuckle. And I'm at the stage now where, the journey is I'm a journeyman. I turn up, you pay me enough money, I turn up and fight you. That's how it works. That's how it is. It is what it is, bro.
How many fights?
And it is what it is.
How many fights is it you've had now in the bare knuckle?
Well, pro bare knuckle. This is what we have to discuss. Pro bare knuckles, 2 losses, two.
You've also had pit fights as well, though.
Yeah, lots of pit. But listen, no, I love pit fighting. It's cool because you turn up, you drink, you enjoy yourself. Take top with another fight. There's no weighing in. It's cool. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. I enjoy fighting, so it keeps me mentally sane. It keeps me motivated. This is slightly different because 1, I'm at the end of my career. 2, the money's good. 3, Liam's a good guy, mate. He's not somebody to walk over, and he's the up and coming boy. He's Jewel, isn't he? He's the Jewel. Listen, it'll be it's going to be a punch up. And listen, styles make fights. Remember that, styles. He's not a pro boxer, neither am I. I respect him. I do respect him. Don't take that wrong way, but that don't mean I'm scared of him. So there's 2 different things. I respect him because I believe it's going to be a good fight. He comes from kickboxing. I'm an ex-kickboxer, pro kickboxer. At least he stands up and has it. Do you know what I mean? He stands, his head stands there. He's a good counter puncher. My team have looked at him. And I'm using a team this time for this fight. So, listen, I'm giving it my all. I'm not saying I'm going to win. It's going to be a good punch up. I've sold virtually all my tickets already. People are interested in it. And you know what? Listen, it would be an honour, really. So I'm at the end of my career. This guy's going all the way. Well, he's going all the way after me, I'm going to knock him out, and then he's going to go. No, listen, he's already got the European belt. He's Coots champion. Come on, it's fucking, it is what it is, mate. You know what I mean? You can have it. And so, you know what? So can I. And if they're underestimating me, well, listen, we want him to because, my 2 losses against pro bare knuckle fighters, BKB TM fighters. Remember that. These are pro boxers. Paul Hill.
It's not the same as boxing. Like a loss isn't taken the same in bare knuckle. Some of the best fighters in the world in bare knuckle, some of them have lost more than they've won.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm not here to talk, about Liam or put him down. Well, I can't really put him down. He is, at the moment, he's the man. But, if he thinks it's going to be a walkover, it's definitely not going to be a walkover. If I connect, I have pro coaches. Can I box? I can box at a good level, not a pro level, Can I bang? Yeah, trust me. I've never done it. At the moment, I punch the air. I seem to enjoy punching the air. But, that's what seemed to have happened at BKB because the guys are so good. Their head movement's very good. They're quick. Yeah. But also I take fights at 88 kg, 80 kg. I'm a natural pro kickboxer at 75. 75 when I was young. As you get older, you think, solid, I'll fight him, solid. But this one, it could be my last. Giving it all, 7 weeks out, still overweight, but we'll get the weight down. The matching looks good, I think. I mean, on the record, of course he's going to beat me. Do you know what I mean? By looks, he's undefeated. But, my coaches know. Listen, I don't want to put anyone. We know people's pride like they know mine. But, he's fought a BKB TM guy as well, but in the past and things like that. So, listen, BKB TM are pro boxers. He's kickboxing. I'm kickboxing. Yes, I'm older, but he loves to fight. I love to fight. So I've got respect for him. Hopefully he has for me. If he hasn't, it's life. We shake hands before, we shake hands after, but it is a fight. None of this freaking messing about, disrespecting, playing around. I respect him, but we've got it on. We'll have the fight. We shake hands after. Hopefully have a beer. It's life. Just fucking get on with it.
That's the great thing about bare knuckle. The lads just have so much respect for each other, and it is what it is. They'll have a pagger in the ring and shake hands after it.
That's how it should be. Listen, a real fighter should just turn up, you shake, no disrespecting him. And do you know what? I've heard through the grapevine they think it's going to be an easy fight. Good. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Do you know what I mean? But we will have to see. My coaches, like I said, I've got a team behind me this time. They're looking at things. He's a very, very good counter puncher. He hits very hard. He's aggressive and he stands to fight. He comes to fight. But then so do I. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But you know what? My 2 losses, Paul Hiltz, the best, British BKB champ or fighting for it. Conan, who I don't think anyone's stopping at that weight. They're going to fight for the British title. These guys both fight at 80. That's the last fight I took at 80. Yeah, I fight hay bales. Listen, I was on a jolly up there for 2 days before. Do you know what? I'm just lucky I turned up to it because I was absolutely bollocks. You know what I mean? I turned up, took my top off and had a punch up. I enjoy fighting. That is it. I don't really care about the win or the loss. This I do. But
it
is what it is.
With you doing kickboxing and things like that, would you ever think of doing that King of the Streets and that Liam does?
We've already spoke, mate. We've already spoke. I was going to go out a little while ago. Problems with the passport. That is, it's, this is where I do, really respect him because to go out there and fight and with Eddie Wall stamping and, I know it's raw and I know there's still referees. I know it's not, we're not talking about fucking real gang shit, but it's very heavy. It's, he's 4-0 and he stood his ground. He does well, but, these aren't pro, he's a pro. These people, it's like me going down a pub and having a fight. Do you know what I mean? If I threw a 360 turning kick, not that I'd be able to do it if I'd had a beer, or a spinning back, mate, you're going to KO anybody. Do you know what I mean? Even if they do stand up, it's swinging around. And, yes, I do swing because I try and put power into things. But, the guys over there, I'd love to go over there. I'd love to go over there and have a fight. I'm not saying I'm going to win either. So there's no disrespect, but pro fighters are always going to be, hooligans or not, frigging gangsters or whatever they want to be. If you're clever and you're quick and you'll hit hard, you're sharp and you know what you're doing, no matter how aggressive they are, you're going to take them out. You are. That's life, Yes. So, but listen, King of the Streets is where it's at really now. Whether I'll get there anymore with my age, I don't know. I'm here for this now, but I have spoken to them. We were supposed to sort something out a little while ago because I'm a good kicker. Like I said, my background is Taekwondo, kickboxing, K1. Listen, it's, we're looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. Main thing's my weight. Get this down. And like I said, we've been honoured to fight and win or lose. I'll probably retire at the end of this. 42. Listen, I'm not interested in belts and all this, crap. I'm too old. You know what I mean? Fuck me. Like I said, youngsters, the journey is the journey. He's going to go on. He's European champion already. He ain't going to win this one. But after this, he would go on to win lots of other things.
So the 4th of June, the 4th of June, the BFBA, what should the fans expect from Bash?
Well, listen, I'm only talking about, I have no fans. I have friends and family. The people down there know what they're going to get. I don't cower. I don't back down. The boxing, I can box. There won't be much boxing because when you get caught, you turn back into what you know, which is having a punch up. You're going to see 2 men really have a punch up. No silly talk before. Well, not from me. We're going to turn up, have a fight. If you want to see 2 men really have a fucking punch up, where I'm trained and cut weight and done it right, and I know he's always fit. He always looks good. So it is what it is. It's going to be a good punch up. It is what it is. Like I said, my 2 tables are gone already. I need some more. So we get up there, shake hands, weigh in. Next day, have a fight. And afterwards, we'll have a few beers. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll be mates after,
Great stuff, mate. Is there any sponsors or shout-outs you'd like to give?
Pure War, the new sponsor. I don't know if I'm putting it right. Pure War, NutriCare as well, Vitamin Company. Easy Tan, all my old sponsors as well that have always looked after me. So I've been trading. All the guys that looked after me, this could be my last camp. It's an actual good to set up a good organisation and a good match against a good top guy. Let's turn up, have a punch up, and see what we go from there.
Great stuff, mate. I really appreciate you coming on, pal, and we'll definitely have to catch up again before the fight. Get another interview.
Thank you very much for your time. I probably waffled your ears off, mate, but I've so much going on in here. I just wanted to get it all out.
I love it, mate. I love it. I can listen to it all night.
Listen.
We've got contact details now, mate. We'll stay in touch and definitely do something again.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you. Lovely speaking to you, bro. Cheers, mate.